You go to school for a while, inshallah. Okay? Real soon, all right? Bismillah.
School and 1 o'clock for me.
You give salams to everybody?
No.
No? Too shy?
No.
But you don't want to give them salams.
I didn't do that. It's too many people.
Allahu Akbar. Tayyib. Any questions here from the brothers?
Yeah, I got it.
Nahyan.
All right. If someone asks you if you've done a bad deed, can you lie to cover yourself?
The question says, if someone asks you if you've done a bad deed, can you lie to cover yourself? It depends on the nature of that person and why they're asking you. Something pertaining to a contractual agreement, something that pertains to someone else's rights. Someone, for example, you're trying to get married. You've never been married before, and the sister asks you, do you have your virginity? As an example. You weren't married before. The chances and the odds are slim, etc. So it depends on what it is. If it's someone that's intruding into your business, they have no place or right to ask you that, then you sidestep them. You know, you find a way to answer the question, and what you don't have to lie, but at the same time, you don't have to reveal your personal business and your personal sins. Worst come to worst. It's permissible to lie in certain situations for necessity. More than the 3 mentioned in the hadith, according to some scholars of Islam. And Allah knows best. Let's say something shameful, something you're embarrassed of, something that you don't need, no one needs to know about, and you have no way, you're not smooth enough to sidestep it. That's one thing. Wallahu a'lam.
Another question.
Fadal.
What's the ruling on CBD oil?
The ruling on CBD oil, according to my limited knowledge, CBD oil is no different than other types of oil. Grapeseed oil, olive oil, sesame oil, castor oil. It's a natural plant, a natural product, something that's taken out, derived, that has benefits for the skin, for the bones, for the digestive system, etc. If it doesn't cause intoxication, it doesn't have the THC, etc., then it's like any other type of oil. Wallahu a'lam. Fadal.
When you test them out, you pause in the middle, like you go from
When you taslim out, should you pause in the middle, etc.? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. To make a brief pause before you go to the left. That's fine, inshallah. Sheikh Mahdi.
Yeah, when you taslim out, is it required to assume the taslim out from the right and not to the left?
You start with the right for sure. No doubt about that.
Right, so you can taslim out on the right and that can be it.
That's a different issue. As far as making one taslim, then it is authentically proven in the night prayer. The hadiths regarding one taslim and fard prayer are not necessarily that authentic, even though some ulama hold that view. Wallahu a'lam. Ahmed.
In regards to fasting on your birthday, does that have any authentic basis to it?
Fasting on your birthday?
Yeah.
The Prophet ﷺ fasted on the day in which he was born. Not necessarily his birthday, but the day, Monday. All right? But that's nothing that the Prophet ﷺ taught to his companions. He didn't allow Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali to do that. So therefore, it's not going to have any specific significance to it. As far as personal significance, it's between you and yourself. I'm 31, I'm 37, I'm 39, I'm 50, I'm 60. Another day I'm living. And of course, we're as human beings, we're always going to have significance to our birthdays, whether you celebrate it or not. It's just natural. It's my birthday. I'm older. You're getting older. You get another gray hair, etc. You look younger, etc. You always want to have significance to your birthday. So if a Muslim said, I'm alive today, Allah gave me another year to make repentance, to make istighfar, to try to do the right thing, to try to do the better thing, and I want to show my thankfulness to Allah in general, it's one thing. But that's not specific sunnah legislation. And if you feel and think that it's specific sunnah legislation, then it's bid'ah. Wallahu a'lam. Fadl.
How would you suggest I advise someone to use that and excuse themselves for their birthday?
How to advise someone who uses that as an excuse to celebrate their birthday? Well, somebody may feel that celebrating a birthday is permissible. You may not be able to convince them with regards to that. They may say it's nothing against it. There's no proof saying it's haram. You may not be able to convince them with regards to that. But if you just wanted to give them general advice, inshallah ta'ala, you should try your best, bidnillah, to go to the fundamental issues, the core. Because oftentimes we do things that are wrong or mistaken because we have problems with our core. Our fundamentals are messed up. That's why we do other things on the surface. So try to give that person advice with regards to things that they may be mistaken on with regards to the fundamentals. And many Muslims who do things that are wrong or incorrect, bid'ah, innovations, oftentimes you'll find fundamental cracks in the core. The foundations of Islam, you'll find major weaknesses. So that's what I would spend my time, my energy advising them. Wallahu alam. Muzammil.
Is the dua is that dua supposed to be read before the fast is broken or after? Because
Clear.
translation seems to be the fast.
Clear. You're going to make it at the time of iftar. You're just going to say Bismillah, take a bite into the date, and then make that supplication if you choose to do so. Wallahu alam. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. It's time now? Somebody going to make the adhan?
No. I'm done. Time.
No.
Huh?
Fadl. Salam wa rahmatullah.